Hi there. I think I finally figured out how to make a leotard. But before I get there, I want to show you what I've been doing with the tights. I found out that you can take the existing waistband of your tights, cut it off, and you can use that as the actual waistband instead of putting your own elastic on there. You might as well save the cost of your elastic because these work just fine. The only thing you might want to do is trim off a good inch or so off of the top of the the tights, before you add the waistband. Otherwise it's going to go up to the armpits like these pink ones did. So I'm going to cut this off and try it again, because I have another piece of this pink ribbing for a waistband. I've been experimenting with different types of fabric. This one I used a open weave knit, and they turned out really cute. They look really nice with a pair of well, I actually made this another leotard to go with these tights, but these would also look cute under a blue skirt or a blue dress or anything like that. But you can experiment with different types of fabric. You don't have to stick with the leotard, the tight fabrics. And that's what these look like. And you can do like stripes and all kinds of different things. And they look very cute with the outfit on. Okay, so as far as the leotards go, this was my first attempt. Basically, this is like if you ever had a Barbie doll in the early 60s, you probably got a leotard that came with Barbie that looked almost exactly like this. And it was so thin, and I did such a lousy job on it, and I ended up lining it, trying to get this fabric to be a little thicker, and I just made a total mess out of it. So that was my first attempt. But it looks okay on the doll itself. It's not a bad the sewing is just really terrible. First attempt, and I changed the back on this because I didn't like it. I raised up the legs a little bit because the legs just were too long too. But that was my first attempt. Not very happy with it. So then I thought, okay, since the fabric was so thin, maybe I'll go with a thicker fabric. So attempt number 2 was actually this one right here. And what I did was I took a thicker knit fabric. It's well, it's this fabric right here. It stretches this way, not too much this way, but it's got a good, the bias is really good on it. So I made this my second attempt, and I was really happy with it, except that because there was so little stretch in the outfit, that it didn't cover as well as I wanted it to. I didn't want her legs to show in the back, and it was a little snug around the waist, and there was just a little too much of the arm showing underneath. So what I did was I used the same pattern, I just made it a little bit bigger. But it looks cute. I made a little this elastic ribbon you can get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It comes in a roll of all the different colors. So what I did is I just took some of the netting, and every 3 inches I just went up about 3 inches and tied little knots in there to give it that little cute little look. And then this is just a pin. I didn't want to make something that I could only use with one outfit, so I just put a little bar pin barrette on here for a little bit of design. But this is a cute outfit. I was happy with it. but like I said, I had to make it a little bit bigger. So then my next attempt was using this netting, and I couldn't get in there on the machine with these small armholes. So I basted it, and because this is such a flimsy fabric and it just falls apart, it just is not good for these leotards. So then I I cut open a pair of socks, thinking I'll try using a sock fabric, and this turned out really cute. The only thing is, if you don't like the sock fabric on the inside like that, you'll have to line it. But this looks really cute on the doll, and for this doll I made little shabby chic thigh-high socks, and to go with this outfit, and it turned out real cute. So that was another one. And then I thought, okay, well, I'm going to have to learn how to make arm sleeves. So I didn't want to go with a quarter sleeve, so I went with a mini sleeve, a half of a quarter. I don't know what you call them, mini quarters or something like that. And I'd already sewn the whole outfit together, and because I'm using knit, I'm not turning it under. I'm just turning it under, and I'm using my knit stitch without finishing it off, because it's knit. It's not going to ravel or anything else. Same thing here. I just turned it under and I sewed, and I'll do a demonstration on how to sew one of these. But as far as the sock goes, what I did is I just cut it open, and then I laid it flat, and then I ironed my pattern on the sock itself. But the sock I used was the kind that are at Walmart right now. They're the where they have the band on the top, very close to the. It's in the 4th of July socks. They were 99 cents, and they had all different designs. And I thought, okay, I'll try one and it turned out cute. So anyway, on the thing, if I do this again, if I sew this again with the little sleeves, I'm probably going to end up sewing the sleeve at the same time I sew the side seam, because it was just too difficult to make the sleeve and then insert the sleeve and try to get in there and sew it neatly. So I think it would work out easier if you sew the sleeve with the side seam at the same time. But that's where I'm at, and I'm going to try and do take my pattern and also make cuts in it and separate it so that I can do contrasting fabrics in between. Also, I was going to try to do where you put the little skirt, where you can sew the little skirt in the inside of the leotard. So anyway, that's a future project. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I put one of these together, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Bye.